2026 Zeekr 009 is not just another electric vehicle. It's a bold statement of how far electric luxury has come. Built by Zeekr, the premium arm of Geely, the 009 redefines what an MPV can be. This is not your usual family van. It's a futuristic, high-tech electric lounge on wheels that blends performance, sophistication, and practicality in a way few cars can. From the moment you see it, the Zeekr 009 looks like it belongs in the future. It's long, wide, and commanding, stretching over 5 meters in length with a design that's boxy yet sleek. The massive illuminated front grille, the futuristic LED light bar, and sharp geometric lines make it instantly recognizable. It's the kind of car that turns heads even in cities full of luxury vehicles. Under the hood, or rather, under the floor, sits one of the most advanced EV platforms in the world. The 2026 Zeekr 009 rides on Geely's C, Sustainable Experience architecture platform, which is designed for maximum efficiency and performance. It comes with a dual-motor setup that produces an incredible 602 horsepower and nearly 700 newton-meters of torque. It's enough to launch this nearly 3-ton luxury van from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just about 4.5 seconds. That's sports car territory in an MPV. It's all-wheel drive, so grip and traction are exceptional in all weather conditions. Power delivery is instant and smooth, with no gear shifts and no engine noise. Just pure, silent acceleration. The 009 doesn't just move fast, it moves gracefully. Battery performance is equally impressive. Zeekr 009 uses a massive 116 kilowatt battery pack that provides up to 600 kilometers of range on a single charge, depending on the variant. That's enough to make long-distance trips without the usual EV anxiety. Fast charging capability means you can recharge from 10% to 80% in around 30 minutes using a high-speed DC charger. And thanks to the latest battery management systems and thermal control, charging efficiency and battery lifespan are both optimized for real-world use. For daily commuting or highway cruising, this car offers one of the most refined electric experiences available today. Inside, the Zeekr 009 feels like a luxury hotel suite on wheels. It's the moment you open the doors, you're greeted with a beautifully crafted cabin that combines premium materials with cutting-edge technology. Soft Nappa leather, ambient lighting, real wood and metal accents, everything feels top-notch. Depending on the configuration, you can have 6 or 7 seats, but the real magic happens in the second row. The 6-seat version features 2 massive captain's chairs that recline almost fully, complete with massage, heating, and cooling functions. There are fold-out tables, touchscreen controls, and even a mini fridge available. For your families, executives, or VIP passengers, it's comfort at a whole new level. The technology on board is just as impressive. Up front, there's a huge 6-inch central touchscreen running Zeekr's latest OS. It's a digital driver display and a head-up display that projects essential information onto the windshield. Rear passengers get their own entertainment screens, complete with Wi-Fi connectivity, and high-end audio powered by a 30-speaker Yamaha surround system. Voice commands, over-the-air updates, and smart home integration are all part of the experience. You can literally control lighting, temperature, and seat position with your voice. The 009 even supports V2L vehicle 2 load, which means you can use the car's massive battery to power external devices like laptops, coffee machines, or camping gear. When it comes to driving, the Zeekr 009 manages to combine comfort and confidence in a way that's rare for a vehicle this size. The air suspension system adjusts automatically to road conditions, keeping the ride smooth even on bumpy roads. Steering is light but precise, visibility is excellent, and the overall refinement level is outstanding. Thanks to excellent sound insulation, acoustic glass, and thick cabin ceiling, the interior remains whisper quiet, even at highway speeds. It's not a vehicle you drive hard into corners, but it's incredibly stable, composed, and easy to handle despite its large footprint. Safety is another key focus area for Zeekr. The 009 comes loaded with advanced driver assistance features, such as adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, emergency braking, and a full 360-degree camera system. It uses radar and LiDAR sensors to constantly monitor the surroundings, offering semi-autonomous driving capabilities on highways. In many ways, it rivals some of the best systems from Tesla and Mercedes in terms of responsiveness and precision. For families, that peace of mind is invaluable. On the practical side, the Zeekr 009 offers massive interior space. Even with all 3 rows in use, there's plenty of cargo capacity for luggage, groceries, or equipment. The flat EV platform also means there's no central tunnel, so legroom is abundant everywhere. Entry and exit are effortless, thanks to wide electric sliding doors and a low step height. It's an ideal blend of luxury and everyday usability, perfect for large families, corporate transport, or anyone who simply values comfort and technology. Of course, being a luxury EV, the Zeekr 009 doesn't come cheap. Pricing in most markets positions it as a rival to premium SUVs like the BMW iX or Mercedes EQV, and even luxury sedans like the EQS. But what you get for the money is unmatched. Versatility. A car that can serve as a family hauler, a mobile office, or even a first-class travel lounge. And unlike traditional gas-powered MPVs, it offers zero-emission driving and much lower running costs over time. In conclusion, the 2026 Zeekr 009 is one of the most impressive electric luxury vehicles on the market right now. It combines futuristic styling, incredible performance, and true first-class comfort in a single package. It's proof that electric vehicles can be both practical and deeply indulgent. Whether you're driving it yourself or being chauffeured in the back, the 009 delivers an experience that feels ahead of its time. Zeekr has managed to make a large electric MPV not just desirable, but genuinely exciting. And that might just be its greatest achievement. The 2026 Range Rover Sport, it's more than just a luxury SUV, it's a statement of power, precision, and modern design. Over the years, Land Rover has built a reputation for combining sophistication with rugged capability. And this new model takes that legacy to the next level. Whether you're driving through city streets, cruising on the highway, or tackling off-road trails, the 2026 Range Rover Sport promises to do it all with elegance and confidence. Visually, the new Range Rover Sport maintains the unmistakable Range Rover DNA, but with a sharper, more refined presence. Its design is sleek and minimalistic, with clean body lines that emphasize its modern aerodynamic profile. The front fascia features slimmer LED matrix headlights and a redesigned grille that feels both futuristic and familiar. The side profile is elegant, featuring flush-fitting door handles and muscular wheel arches that can house massive 22 or even 23-inch alloy wheels. Around the back, the continuous LED taillight strip stretches across the width, giving it a distinctive nighttime signature. Every inch of the 2026 Range Rover Sport feels meticulously sculpted to convey luxury and strength at the same time. Step inside, and you're immediately reminded why Range Rover interiors are considered some of the best in the industry. The cabin feels more like a first-class lounge than a traditional SUV interior. The design is clean and clutter-free, with an emphasis on horizontal lines that make the space feel wide and open. High-quality materials are everywhere, from premium leather to sustainable textiles and metal finishes that feel solid to the touch. The seats are not just comfortable. They're intelligently designed with heating, ventilation, and massage functions. Even the second-row passengers enjoy plenty of space and comfort. Front and center sits a massive 13.1-inch curved Pivi Pro touchscreen, which seamlessly blends into the dashboard. The system is fast, responsive, and beautifully designed. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, voice commands, and even haptic feedback so you can feel each touch. Behind the steering wheel, there's a 13.7-inch digital driver display, offering crisp graphics and customizable layouts. Everything feels futuristic, yet intuitive, as if Land Rover has finally nailed the perfect balance between luxury and technology. The Meridian 3D surround sound system fills the cabin with rich, crystal-clear audio, while active noise cancellation ensures that every drive feels calm and isolated from the outside world. When it comes to performance, the 2026 Range Rover Sport truly lives up to its name. The base models come equipped with a 3.0-liter mild hybrid inline-six engine, producing around 400 horsepower. It's smooth, responsive, and powerful enough for most drivers. But if you want something more electrified, the plug-in hybrid P550e is the star of the show. It combines a powerful six-cylinder engine with an electric motor to deliver a staggering 550 horsepower and up to 60 miles, or about 100 kilometers, of pure electric driving range. That means you can handle most daily commutes on electric power alone, and still have plenty of performance for longer trips. For those who crave the ultimate performance experience, the top-tier SV edition comes with a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8, shared with BMW's latest engines. It delivers an astonishing 626 horsepower, making the Range Rover Sport SV one of the fastest luxury SUVs on the market. With this engine, 0 to 60 miles per hour comes in just over 3.5 seconds, which is incredible for a vehicle of this size and weight. Despite the power, the 2026 model remains refined. It's not about brutal acceleration. It's about effortless performance. Driving the new Range Rover Sport feels incredibly composed. Thanks to its advanced suspension and chassis technology, the adaptive air suspension automatically adjusts to road conditions, raising the vehicle for off-road terrain and lowering it for better stability on highways. The Dynamic Response Pro system helps reduce body roll in corners, giving the SUV a level of agility you wouldn't expect from something this large. There's also all-wheel steering, which makes tight city maneuvers surprisingly easy and enhances stability at higher speeds. Whether you're driving on smooth tarmac, slippery mud, or rocky trails, the Range Rover Sport's terrain response system automatically selects the right settings to keep you in control. Of course, Range Rover has also paid attention to efficiency and sustainability. The hybrid and plug-in hybrid variants are perfect for eco-conscious drivers who still want luxury and capability. The use of recycled materials in the cabin and the brand's move toward electrification reflect land Rover's commitment to a greener future. Even with all this technology, the Sport still retains that traditional off-road soul. You can wade through deep water, climb steep inclines, and handle rough terrain. This is not a soft, city-only SUV. It's still a true Land Rover at heart. Safety and driver assistance features are also top-notch. The 2026 model includes adaptive cruise control with steering assist, lane keeping aid, 360-degree cameras, blind spot monitoring, and even semi-autonomous parking. The system can park itself in tight spaces while you simply control the pedals. Night vision assist, advanced collision avoidance, and AI-powered traffic prediction make it one of the smartest SUVs on the road today. What sets the 2026 Range Rover Sport apart is its perfect blend of performance, luxury, and versatility. It's sporty without being harsh, refined without being boring, and powerful without being wasteful. While many competitors try to excel in one area, like comfort or technology, the Range Rover Sport manages to master all of them. It feels just as comfortable gliding through city streets as it does charging up a mountain trail. In short, the 2026 Range Rover Sport represents the next evolution of luxury SUVs, a model that proves you can have style, substance, and sustainability in one package. It's the SUV for those who want power with purpose, elegance with attitude, technology with a touch of tradition. So, is it worth it? Absolutely. The 2026 Range Rover Sport doesn't just raise the bar, it redefines it. If you're in the market for a premium SUV that can truly do it all, this might just be your perfect match. And that wraps up our review of the 2026 Range Rover Sport. What do you think of the new design and hybrid powertrains? Would you go for the plug-in version or the full V8 SV? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest car reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. The 2026 Audi RS6 Avant is not just a car, it's an attitude. It's the perfect example of why wagons will never die. In a world obsessed with SUVs and electric crossovers, the RS6 stands proudly as a masterpiece of engineering that combines breathtaking performance, everyday practicality, and timeless design. The RS6 has always represented Audi's ability to blend power and precision with comfort and utility. And for 2026, that legacy continues stronger than ever. From the moment you lay eyes on it, the RS6 Avant commands attention. The design is bold, muscular, and unmistakably Audi Sport. The wide-body stance immediately sets it apart from the standard, a 6 Avant with flared wheel arches, a more aggressive front fascia, and an enormous blacked-out honeycomb grille that gives it a menacing presence. The Matrix-LED headlights are slimmer and sharper, giving the front end a focused, almost predatory look. Along the sides, sculpted lines lead to massive 22-inch lightweight alloy wheels that perfectly fill the arches, while the rear showcases a striking diffuser, a subtle roof spoiler, and those iconic oval RS exhaust tips that every car enthusiast recognizes instantly. Underneath, the elegant body lies pure muscle. The 2026 RS6 Avant continues to use Audi's legendary 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine, but now it's more powerful and more efficient than ever before, thanks to mild hybrid technology. The power figures are jaw-dropping, around 630 horsepower and 627 pounds FT of torque, allowing this family wagon to launch from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.3 seconds. That's supercar territory, yet it does so with the grace and confidence that defines Audi's engineering philosophy. Power is delivered through an 8-speed Tiptronic automatic transmission and, of course, Audi's Quattro all-wheel drive system, which ensures that all that power gets transferred to the road, safely and effectively in any weather condition. But straight-line speed is only part of the story. What makes the RS6 Avant so special is how it handles for 2026. Audi engineers have fine-tuned the adaptive air suspension and dynamic all-wheel steering, making the car even more responsive and agile, despite its size. The rear wheels can turn up to 5 degrees in the opposite direction at low speeds, drastically improving maneuverability in tight city streets and at higher speeds. They turn in the same direction as the front wheels for better stability. Add in Audi Drive Select, which lets you adjust steering, suspension, throttle response, and exhaust note. And the RS6 transforms from a comfortable daily cruiser to a ferocious track machine at the press of a button. Driving the RS6, Avant feels incredibly balanced. The steering is sharp and communicative, and the chassis feels tight yet forgiving. Whether you're tackling a winding country road or cruising down the motorway, the car feels planted and poised. And then there's the sound, that glorious V8 growl that builds into a deep roar as the revs climb. It's a mechanical symphony that no artificial sound system can truly replicate. And for car enthusiasts, it's pure joy. Step inside, and the RS6 Avant continues to deliver on its promise of blending performance with luxury. The cabin is a masterclass in modern Audi design, minimalist, high-tech, and beautifully crafted. You're greeted by the Audi Virtual Cockpit Plus. It's a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster that can be configured to show everything from navigation to performance data. The center console houses dual touchscreens that control infotainment and climate functions, both with crisp graphics and haptic feedback. The materials are top-tier Volcona leather, carbon fiber trims, and Alcantara accents surround you, while ambient lighting adds a futuristic yet relaxing vibe. The seats are deeply bolstered, yet surprisingly comfortable, perfect for long journeys or spirited drives alike. Rear passengers aren't forgotten either. There's ample legroom and a panoramic sunroof that floods the cabin with light. And because this is an Avant, practicality remains a key highlight. With the rear seats up, you get a generous 565 liters of cargo space. And when you fold them down, it expands to over 1,600 liters, more than enough for a weekend getaway, a family road trip, or even hauling sports gear. It's this dual personality beastly. Performance meets real-world usability that makes the RS6 so irresistible. Technology also plays a huge role in the 2026 RS6 Avant. The car includes Level 2 semi-autonomous driving features, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and a 360-degree camera system. There's also a head-up display with augmented reality graphics, keeping vital information right in your line of sight. Connectivity is seamless, with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and even 5G compatibility for real-time navigation updates and cloud-based services. The Bang & Olufsen 3D sound system transforms the cabin into a concert hall, delivering crystal-clear audio whether you're blasting music or cruising in silence. Efficiency has also improved slightly, thanks to the mild hybrid system that uses a 48-volt electric assist. It helps smooth out acceleration, improves stop-start performance, and even allows for short bursts of coasting with the engine off, saving fuel during long drives. Of course, this doesn't make it an eco-warrior, but it's a nod to sustainability without sacrificing the soul of the RS6 experience. So what makes the 2026 Audi RS6 Avant truly unique? It's that perfect blend of contradictions. A car that can outrun most sports cars, yet carry your family in total comfort. A car that's refined enough for everyday use, but thrilling enough to make your heart race every time you hit the throttle. It's the kind of machine that reminds you driving can still be emotional, mechanical, and deeply satisfying, even in an age dominated by electric crossovers and autonomous tech. In conclusion, the 2026 Audi RS6 Avant is one of those rare cars that does it all. It's fast, practical, beautifully built, and packed with technology, yet it still feels raw and alive. It's a car that appeals to your head and your heart, and that's what makes it special. Audi has once again proven that the performance wagon isn't just alive, it's thriving. For those who want a single vehicle that can handle daily life, thrill on weekends, and turn heads everywhere it goes, the RS6 Avant remains the ultimate answer. Thanks for watching this review. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the world's best performance cars, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you pick the Audi RS6 Avant over the BMW M5 Touring or Mercedes-AMG E63S Estate? I'd love to hear what you think. Until next time, stay fast, stay focused, and keep the passion for driving alive.